Welcome, folks, to Boone Pickens Stadium in Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Pistol Pete and the Paddle people are ready. This is a great environment. We've got a really compelling contest here. A team that's earned a top 25 ranking heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Broncos will kick this deep to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
I mean, Chris, we're just getting our headsets on here, and we've already got a touchdown in this game. Great blocking up front, but really just the instincts and the speed by the return man to take that all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. So Boise State's offense comes on the field first today. And here comes the other star wide receiver on the field. This is really an elite group in college football this season, and both these guys belong in that group.
Yeah, these guys have been chirping back and forth at each other in social media throughout the week. I want to see who has the better day because chances are that's the team that's going to win today.
Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So Oklahoma State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44. First down and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Ball carrier in space now. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Cowboys will have first and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And the Cowboys line it up with first and goal. And tackled there by the defense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Boise State. He's going to score. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy anymore.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Offense getting set. It's second down. Same tailback, another carry. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
High completion makes it second and medium. Looking for some space. It's Gordon. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. That run sets up a critical third down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Trucks through the defender. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Flores. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The Cowboys will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes it.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution and the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Broncos will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And a fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Try to catch the defense with the draw. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Third and short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert and keep the drive going? He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the Cowboys churn out another first down. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Here's the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Gonna run it. It's Janti. Eludes a tackle. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. The Broncos looking to run some tempo here.
Second down coming up.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Janti. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Moves. Check. Reload. Flip it.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a quick grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. First and 10 play coming up. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off. So second down after the incompletion. He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. The Cowboys will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Here we go on fourth down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfect. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
And the Cowboys looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking downfield, it's Flores. It's the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a third and long from the 20-yard line. They call the draw play here. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. The Cowboys will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Love the aggressive approach here by the offense coordinator, willing to take a chance here. You know, we've seen him do it a few times. They're now 3 for 3 on the...
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They call the counter run here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Takes the handoff. It's Bajanti. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Takes the handoff again. And the Broncos pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the ball is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being...
And looking for a big play here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Flores. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game.
The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. 1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback.
And he's got it down there inside the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And now another deep ball here. Touchdown, Cowboys. Still no answer for the passing game.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
They'll try to run this one in. And tackled there by the defense. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Oklahoma State. Boise State, 14.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Flores. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day. Well, he's such a threat with those legs, and the defense is aware of that. This time, eyes on a swivel. Good job of being aware of that quarterback threat. They kept him out of the goal line and prevent the 2-point conversion.
And the return starts from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Cowboys will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Cobra.
He'll hand it off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Broncos are going to keep this drive rolling.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, BSU.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good.
47, Boise State. 21.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
The Cowboys lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Boise State. No chance to catch him. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Important 3rd down play coming up. To throw, it's Flores. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Cowboys will look to convert here on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. And the Broncos will have to kick it away. On the return, it's Presley. And the return will be brought down. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them. And they heave it deep downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Scanning the field. It's Flores. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play. Now the offense is set up with a short field. On the run, it's Janti. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Broncos will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much, just a small gain. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And the returner is brought down. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end, and got stopped. Again, makes it second and medium. And now the running back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. It's a draw to the back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down.
Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it. and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he gets this one away, backpedaling, throws it off his back foot.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a gap. It's Bajanti. Oh, what a cut, and still going. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the...
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Second down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Crucial third down play right here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he knocks that one right through. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The Cowboys are in the red zone. And there's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Gordon. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On third and short, they hand the ball off. And the Cowboys look to keep this drive moving.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Here's the second down play.
Brings up second down.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. He's going to set up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's on the run, launches deep, and it's broken up there. Great play, a fourth down stop. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. On the ground, it's Gordon. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Heads up, the offense now operating in the red zone. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And the beatdown continues. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
34.
Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Remember last time, going for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He's going to take another shot right here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
29 Philly, 2-9.
Looking to throw it again. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Finding space at the 20. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. The Broncos are on the move here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Takes the handoff. It's Janti. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. There's the handoff. The ball is loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Cowboys. The defense adds 6 points.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
66, Boise State.
He's got it inside the 15. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here.
And it's picked off in the end zone. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Back to throw. It's Flores. That's a bullet over the middle. Took one last shot. With no time on the clock, though, this game is over. Well, let's be honest. Not too many people out there really gave them a chance to win this football game, but they come up with a signature upset.
I think we're as surprised as anybody with how this game really played out. You got to give all the credit to this football team. They came out, beat a very talented team, and they put the college football world on notice.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.